Hello, book friends. Today is Tuesday, so we are going to do a tag. I chose the winning title tag to help catch me up on all the tags that I am behind on. This tag was created by Heather from Heather Reads, and I was tagged by Pat from Book Chat with Pat and also from Gina at the Library Mouse. Go over to their channels, like, subscribe, support. It's free. It's important. Thank you. I am up in the hot box, aka the Great Jelly Library, where I am foregoing the air conditioning so that you can have a better listening experience. So every once in a while, you are going to see me do one of these, and that's just to bring the temperature down a little. I'll try not to, but sometimes I just might have to. This is a very fun tag. I so enjoyed going around the library and working up a sweat and pulling the books that I feel fit the prompts. If I looked a little harder, I could have come up with maybe some better books, but you know what? I'm happy with the choices that I've made, and each and every one of them still fulfills the prompt. So let's get into this. Okay. Have you ever bought a book because it had a funny title? Yes, I have. I was standing in Barnes and Nobles and I was eyeing this book up. I was actually staring this book down and it was staring me down, and one of us was going to lose. Either I was going to walk away and be the winner, or it was going to take control of my thoughts, make me purchase it, and therefore become the winner. Well, it won. Because you know what? From the minute I saw it, I laughed. I Will Judge You by Your Bookshelf. And it's by Grant Snyder. It's the creator of Incidental Comics and The Shape of Ideas. And I just love it. I just love it. You know what? I read it, this cover, I laughed. I was curious enough to buy it, bring it home. As I was reading it, I definitely laughed. So it's a little snobby, it's a little stuck up, and I really wouldn't judge you for your bookshelf. I really, really wouldn't. But, you know, the whole concept idea of a person judging another on their bookshelf is kind of comical to me. So, of course, the silly side of me had to buy this one. So, yes, I have to answer that question. Okay, number two, a shocking title. Now, this one might cost me a viewer or two, but you know what? I am who I am, and I'm not typically shy. And you know, I just I'll just try to face everything head on. I saw this title, it intrigued me. I'm no stranger to the word, so I bought it. Um, Lee Hampton. Yes, I bought it. Okay, moving along. Number three, a title that sounded like a line of poetry. Absolutely. I have two. Now, I could write poetry, but my poetry isn't going to be deep. It's not going to be philosophical. It's going to be lighthearted. It's going to be possibly elementary. I don't really think elementary, but you know, I think I saw these two titles and I thought if I was to construct a poem, I could do great things with these two titles. Um, Meet Me in Another Life, and this is by Catriona Sylvie. Meet Me in Another Life. I would love to write a poem about, you know, this title. I feel like I could do wonderful things with that title. And then I know, I know with the summer breeze, well, the evening summer breeze, I should say, a glass of wine, a pen, and a tablet. I know I could do something great with this. Shoulder season. I know it. I'm probably never going to, but something deep down inside of me says, you could do it, girl. Shoulder season. What do you think? Moving along to question number 4. A title that made you ask a question. Absolutely. I'm no philosopher, but I got thoughts. Kristin Chenoweth. What thoughts do you have, Kristin? Tell me. Tell me, what thoughts do you have? I'll buy your book. And that's why I bought it. Okay. A heartwarming or homey title asks question number 5. Absolutely, positively. One I have read, one I have not. This is one I have not. Cleo Coyle, Honey Roasted. And you know what? A Coffee House Mystery. I so want to read this one. Maybe September. Maybe it will call my name in September. I like to drink coffee outdoors in the chill and read a book. So maybe, just maybe. And the book that I have read is Gingerbread. And this is Helen Oyoyemi, and she is the author of What Is Not Yours Is Not Yours. And I have read a lot of Helen Oyoyemi, and I have enjoyed it. I enjoyed this book, but I did not enjoy the time frame in which I read this book. I was like sick, really, really sick, and I was lying on the couch, and this is the book that I happened to be reading, and it was in the beginning of COVID. And I just remember, like, day 1 of COVID, reading this book and eating a lot of pineapple. And then day 2, reading this book and eating nothing but blueberries all day long. And I was over it in 4 days, both the book and the COVID. But it's a great book, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, Gingerbread. Plus, it's a gorgeous cover, isn't it? Okay, a title with an unusual combination of words. This would be Carrie Fisher, The Best Awful. I love Carrie Fisher. I have read 2 of her books so far, and that's why I picked this one up. And I like the cover too. You know, Carrie Fisher, if you do not know, she is quite comical. She will, put laughter in your vocal cords, and she will put a smile on your face. So if you have not read anything Carrie Fisher and you would like a true life story, Carrie Fisher should be your go-to. She is totally awesome and wonderful, and I love her. Okay. Number 7, a fantastic or magical title. I think I have 3 books for that. 4. Oh, 4. 4, 4, 4. Naomi Novik, Spinning Silver. Doesn't that just sound Rumpelstiltskin-y like? I would like to spin some silver. I love silver. I love it. Yeah, so this one sounds magical to me. And you know what? I love to clean house. I love it. House Magic. The Good Witch's Guide to Bringing Grace to Your Space. And, I picked this up at my book club. It's also a little like eclectic and not antique, but it's definitely eclectic store. And, it was only $3. So I was like, I picked up some sage, which, I really don't know anything about. I don't even know. This is like, I'm such a stranger to this. But, you smudge your house. I picked that up, and I have yet to do that, but I intend on doing that. So I'm going to clean my house. I'm going to learn all about house magic. I'm going to do some smudging. And I think that is all a part of my growth and me becoming who I'm meant to be. So house magic sounds magical to me. All right, this one definitely for sure. Just Like Magic by Sarah Hogle. And we have 2 adorable little ice skaters. And That's all they have to really do is put an ice skater or a pair of skates on the cover, and it makes me want to buy it. And I've seen 2 books so far. When I read what they're about, I kind of, I'm not vibing with the story, but I am telling you, because there is skate related material on that cover, I like have to talk myself off the ledge. But this one I didn't have to, just like magic. If I have a new Sarah Hogel book to read, I drop everything else immediately to dive in, and I'm never disappointed. Jen DeLuca, author of Well Met. So, I'm hoping to get to read this winter season. And speaking of winter, J.R.R. Tolkien, Letters from Father Christmas. I just have such romantic visions. I love, love, love on Christmas Eve to, to sit on the couch, well, lie on the couch with the comfiest, fluffiest, coziest, fresh laundered blanket, big puffy pillows, nice, clean, crisp white socks, hot cocoa, coffee, whatever, hot toddy, whatever. Um, and just read on Christmas Eve, since it's kind of like an empty nest in my house. So just read on Christmas Eve and enjoy that it is Christmas Eve, and enjoy that I have the blessings of this wonderful drink, whatever it may be, and this comfy couch and these blankets and these books, and the peacefulness of the night. It used to be music blasting and opening of gifts, and just hustle and bustle and just laughter and food, food, food. And now Christmas Eve has become something more quieter for my house. And I just love to lie on the couch and read Christmassy themed books. One year I even read Krampus. But anyways, who doesn't want to read letters from Father Christmas? Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, there's still fun letters to explore. And the last prompt, a title which is a contradiction or describes the impossible. For me, describes the impossible. 10,000 Dreams, interpreted Gustavus Hindman Miller. A dictionary of dreams. Who the heck can interpret 10,000 dreams? Is that even possible? I don't know. I don't know. They are my choices. And now the 9th prompt is to tag others. I do not know who has done this tag, and I do not know who hasn't. So if you would like to do this tag, by all means, please feel free to do so. Until we meet again, know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your dreams come true.